Hello guys, I'm Miguel Sanchez, and welcome to the Book of Taleblocks. So yes, we're halfway through we're halfway through the story, ladies and gentlemen. We're halfway through the story. Just be patient. We're still gonna get through this. Oh no. Yes, this is gonna be a whole lot of fun, and I know it because things just keep getting better all the time. No matter where we go, no matter where we've been, I promise we will get through this. So anyways, I'm 12 days away from returning to Miami, and that's pretty much it. So, that's all I gotta say here in Nashville. Good old Middle Tennessee. But with that being said, let's get right into the episode. If you haven't seen our previous episode where it was about the Book of Taleblocks, Chapter 3. The friends, the link will be on the top recorder and screen. The info symbol is right up there, so you can go watch it right now. But now, enough of this. We're ready, wherever you are. So, let's begin. Here we go. The Book of Taleblocks continues today with Chapter 4, Trouble Beats Its Match. So, prepare yourself. There's going to be a whole lot of trouble out there in the world of blocks, so be prepared for it. The Book of Taleblocks continues today. So, if you're ready, let's go. Before we do, Critical's Infinite Sanity Pit on DVR. He was the one who made all of this happen. So, thank you for the creation of the series. You want to go check it out? The link will be in the description below. So, go check it out. Thank you, Infinite Sanity Pit. You made this shell grow. One final thing, warning. Learning blocks is the property of Blizzard Animation Studios, of Lost Limited, and the BBC. Yes, of course, it is the British Broadcasting Corporation. No copyright infringement is intended. No, I owe nothing. You have been warned. Enough of this. Enjoy the story, everybody. Sit back and enjoy the show's story, everyone. The World of Blocks, the Book of Taleblocks, Chapter 4, Trouble Beats Its Match. The villains were woken up early, much to their chagrin. Cinderella insisted that the early bird got the worm, and that the sooner they found the rest of the Taleblocks, the better. The still sleepy Numberblocks tried to shield their tired eyes from the sunlight that was starting to come in through the hole in the ceiling, which had been made years ago by Autoblock. Somehow, nobody had ever bothered to fix it. Alright, who's next? Autonaughty asked once the group was outside. Just Goldilocks, Rumpelstiltskin, and the rest of the princess stories, answered Cinderella. Oh, dear. I hope the former two haven't gotten into any mischief. Can't be any worse than the mischief we've gotten into over the years, snarled Terrible 2 Blue. Goldilocks had wandered around Numberland for a while, eventually coming upon a cave hidden in the jungle. Inside, she found several gems scattered around, which delighted her. Upon seeing that the door was open, she went through, sliding down a waterfall and ending up in a cavern. There were more gems down here, and she decided to go further into the next room, which had a pit of fire in it. In the final room, she found a ton of gems, and excitedly started taking them. She supposed it was ironic that a story about not breaking into places and stealing things had entered this place without permission and stolen from it, but she didn't care. Nobody would catch her, right? Meanwhile, Rumpelstiltskin had found the little place. The little pig... Rumpelstiltskin had found the place little pig had been hiding in yesterday, and saw an opportunity to use all the red straw lying around. Having never seen straw of such an unusual color before, he was surprised to find out that the gold he spun out of it was red as well. He could profit greatly from this, but what to ask for in exchange? He was sure that if he kept exploring this land, he'd find a sucker willing to give up something very important in exchange for such a unique treasure. The Terrible Twos stayed with the group this time instead of going off on their own. If Goldilocks and Rumpelstiltskin were really as troublesome as themselves, they had to meet them. Soon, they found Goldilocks, who was a yellow block with a blue and white dress and bear ears on her head. Cinderella got rather miffed when she saw that she was carrying as many red gems as she could hold. Where did you steal those from? She demanded. What? No! I'm so glad you're okay! Goldilocks shot back. Guess you're always more concerned about the trouble I cause rather than my well-being. Don't be like that. You know I care greatly about you, Cinderella told her. That's why I want to stop stealing this. That's why I want to stop this stealing habit of yours. Really, I would expect you to know better. Goldilocks growled at the other Taleblock. I'll have you know that nobody was around to guard these things, and I left plenty behind. Cinderella gave a sigh of annoyance, the sort of sigh one would make after dealing this situation countless times in the past.
Fine, I'll try to sort it. What's important is that you're okay, and we make sure the others are okay as well.
Goldilocks happily skipped along as the groups continued searching, careful not to drop any of the gems. The Terrible Twos recognized those gems as being from the lair of shares, and while taking them really wasn't that big of a deal, they were still impressed by her willingness to take them at all without caring about any consequences. She was a thief they could respect. Soon the group found a fork in the path.
Let's split up,
Cinderella suggested. The girls went down one path and the boys went down another, and it wasn't long before Aunt Dottie and the Terrible Twos heard a voice whispering to them.
Psst, what's the red gold?
Asked a sleazy-looking fellow. He was a yellow-green block wearing an outfit that shone like gold and was carrying a clump of red material as shiny as he was wearing. Now that looks enticing, said Terrible Two Blue, wanting to take it despite his better judgment. Aunt Dottie held him back, though he seemed intrigued as well. Is that really gold? Asked Terrible Two Purple.
Yep, I spun it out of red straw, replied the yellow-green block.
Then raised a red flag.
Hey, you're Rumpelstiltskin, aren't you?
Terrible Two Purple pointed at him accusingly. Rumpelstiltskin's eyes widened. I won't take your firstborn children, I promise, he grinned nervously. Then what will we have to give up in exchange for that? Asked Terrible Two Blue. Rumpelstiltskin thought of it.
What are your most valuable possessions?
There's our flying saucers, but you're not getting up, replied Terrible Two Blue.
I have no use for flying dishes, said Rumpelstiltskin. Seriously, what do you really value the most? Our masks and shorts. Our masks and shoes, said Terrible Two Purple. They're the only way we can tell each other apart.
Sometimes we switch them just to mess with Aunt Dottie, added a snickering Terrible Two Blue. I didn't know that, said Aunt Dottie in surprise. He was sure to be on high alert the next time they pulled this trick. Rumpelstiltskin scowled. Fine. I'll just find someone else who might want this.
Oh no, you didn't.
Aunt Dottie proceeded to grab him by the back of his vest, ignoring his cries of protest.
You're coming with us right back to Cinderella.
But Rumpelstiltskin sighed.
She never lets me have any fun.
Meanwhile, another Taleblock was wandering around, only half awake, reading a story about a slumbering princess. Sleepy was prone to falling asleep, but right now she was trying her best to keep herself awake, for she didn't know what sort of danger that could grab her while she was off her guard. Unfortunately, her sleepiness wound up overtaking her, and she fell asleep underneath a tree. Even more unfortunately, the block who found her was none other than Goggles, the sneaky minion of darkness. While the gang had fully recovered from the battle with the Taleblocks, Goggles' cracked glass had naturally healed itself, and he was in perfect shape to go out and do some reconnaissance. He was quick to identify her as a Taleblock, as his spying on Aunt Dottie's gang had informed him of what they were currently up to. Everybody in Darkness's gang found it hilarious how the lesser villains were now forced to play hero by a dressy fairy tale. Realizing that capturing the remaining Taleblocks would lead Aunt Dottie right into Darkness's clutches, Goggles gently lifted Sleepy up, careful not to wake her up as he snuck away with her. Aunt Dottie would become Dark Dottie for good this time. No matter what had to be done, to force him over to Darkness's side. To be continued, guys. It's over. Chapter 4 is done, ladies and gentlemen, and that's the World of Blocks for today, ladies and gentlemen. The story continues tomorrow, so be prepared. You did not want to miss it. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. We hope you guys enjoy this. We hope you guys enjoyed the story. Be on the lookout for the next episode of World of Blocks Coffee tomorrow, and stay tuned for Stay tuned for a triple header of Bushy Monsters biography later today. And don't forget, if you want to go check out the National Journal, I highly recommend you go check it out. Day 88 is on right now. I'll leave a link to it on the top right corner of the screen, where you can watch right now. But with that being said, thank you for watching. I'm your such as you yourself, and I will see you next time on the World of Blocks. Next time on the World of Blocks, the Book of Taleblocks continues with Chapter 5, Princess Roundup. So I can't believe it. With all the princesses coming together to stop Dark Naughty and darkness once and for all. What's not about that? I can't wait for that. You do not want to miss it. Get the Terrible Twos and Sinister Six trying to stop them and put these princesses back in their Book of Taleblocks. We'll find out tomorrow. Find out tomorrow right here on the World of Blocks, the Book of Taleblocks. So we'll see you tomorrow for Chapter 5, Princess Roundup, right here on the World of Blocks. Until then, I'm Begun Sessions, running you to please leave a like, share this video with your friends, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, turn on notifications to never miss a new video. Please subscribe to the notification bar to not miss another new video from me, as we're on the road to 400 subscribers. Thank you for watching. You're Begun Sessions. And stay tuned for a new motion monsters biography later today. God bless Epic Gaming, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Laters!